Hey guys, welcome back to the Bingkai podcast with me, Roy. And today we have a very special guest with us. It's someone we did a podcast with a couple months ago, not too long ago. Uh, I mean, you guys have read the title of the podcast, but anyway, here we are with one of the most talented, the most incredible, and I would say the incredible Ruel. Hey man, what's up?
Oh, Kai, that's nice. I appreciate that. That's very, it's good to see you.
It's good to see you
Um,
too.
yeah, wait, so you're not the English accent is fake. It's a facade. You're not, there's no English in you. You didn't spend any time there.
No, I'm just a regular Indonesian. I'm
Then what happened? Like what is it because I feel like either when foreigners learn English, they use it to sound American because they watch a lot of American
yeah.
media. But were you an English media fan? Or is this
Uh
just for
I mean I can quite say like that, but I've been to the UK for I've lived there for like six, I think around 7 months. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay. I thought you were
that's
talking
probably
about
why.
years. I thought you were going to say years, and I was going to be like, well, there you go. But
No.
7 months, that's not long enough still to pick up an accent. Well, you sound great, and keep it up.
Thank you. I appreciate that, man. First of all, I'd like to say congratulations on Kiss Me. It's
Thank you. Thank you
incredible.
so much.
I love the vibe and everything. And What a Life and We're a Pair of Diamonds Still, two of the most incredible songs of the year. So I
Oh,
really,
thank you.
really appreciate with this one. This one is also really, really great. And it was also the first track of your upcoming EP, Adaptation, right? Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about that song first. We all know what this song is about, and Romeo and Juliet is arguably one of the most, if not the most, iconic romance films of all time. But what's the difference about this cover?
Well, I don't know. I think, I kept the lyrics and the melodies the same. And I think that's what a song is. And I think hiding behind the kind of positive acoustic guitars and drums of the Sixpence version, it is like a beautiful song with,
Yeah.
kind of sad melodies. And, I mean, the lyrics aren't super sad. I mean, they're just very romantic, I suppose. But I think, when you can sad song a song,
Yeah.
which sad song is now a verb that I'm trying to use with PJ Harding started that, so shout out to him. When you can sad a song, I think it's a banger because yeah, this one just worked so well as a ballad. As soon as I tried it, it felt effortless and it felt like the song was meant. I don't know, not meant to be like that, but it felt so right. And I was a lot of the EPs that we tried, a lot of the songs we tried off the EP, just other covers, we started them off as a ballad, and we didn't change it. We had to change all of the others because they didn't feel like ballads. They were just to try them out. But this
Yeah.
one just felt so right to keep it the same. So yeah.
Did you love Romeo and Juliet as a kid growing up?
Oh yeah, that's one of my top five favorite movies. It was like my dad's favorite movie.
Yeah.
'Cause- And then he used to play it. I remember watching it when I was like too young. I remember watching like the gun duels between Tybalt and Mercutio. Like I
Okay,
would be
yeah.
like for like the knife scene when he gets stabbed. Like I remember
No,
watching
yeah.
that as a five-year-old being like, "Ah," and then loving it at the same time. Um, yeah, it's an iconic movie. It's an absolute
Yeah,
classic. And
it really is.
yeah, I'm pretty stoked to be able to, shoot in the same church from it. That was amazing.
Yeah, how does it feel to film your MV in this like exact cathedral, where the original film was shot, does it
It
bring
was
you?
honestly one of my favorite things I've ever done. It was like I was so giddy and I was so over like I couldn't believe it. I was like overwhelmed and yeah, I remember yeah, as soon as we walked in and with all the candles and when it started to get set dressed and the lighting and then we saw the shots, we were like, oh my God, like this place has got some magic in it because and still we just felt the emotion of the scene
Yeah.
when we were just in there from, obviously the last scene of Romeo and Juliet. And yeah, I remember I got to meet Baz. Well, I didn't meet Baz Luhrmann, but a few years ago, I kind of got in touch with him
That's very
through
cool.
other things that I don't think I can really talk about. But anyway, so I had his number. So when I was in the church, I just like sent him a video, and I was like, hey man, in your church, like sick job, like love your stuff, whatever. And he responded in like a minute with like a video of him being like, oh, there's so much magic there. Like, I can't believe you got to get to shoot there. Like, anyway, it was pretty cool. So it was pretty cool to have that approval to shoot there instead of him being like, why are you biting my shit?
Has he reached out to you about the song, about your cover, or have
I'll,
you?
I won't say he did because I'm happy with the one response I got while I was shooting it, and I was like I'm not gonna bother him anymore. I'm not gonna hound him with the video. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna cover. I'm gonna send him the thing and then leave it at that. But hopefully he comes across it and he likes what we did.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wasn't as expensive.
Yeah. You know, this is, as I said earlier, this is, like the single, the track is a part of your upcoming EP, Adaptation. But can you tease us a little bit about your upcoming EP, about this one?
Yeah, well, EPs. I mean, they have to be from 4 to 6 songs, so there's 4 to 6 songs on them.
Wow.
Uh,
I'm so excited about that.
that's a scoop. No, I was trying to mess around with the concept when I was picking around the EP, or picking around songs. I was trying to think, okay, how can I have some through line between these songs, whether they're
Yeah, yeah.
all ballads or if they're all about a certain thing. And it was just too hard because there were so many covers that I could find that I could fit, and I really love the song, but it just didn't either fit right on my voice, or
Yeah.
the way we produced it either felt too similar or too distant. It was, yeah, you got to find a nice balance for covers because you got to stay true to the original and stay true to the emotion as well as making it your own. So, um, yeah, I think the only kind of through line we had is it kind of goes through eras a little bit. Like we did a song from I tried a song from the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, and 2010s. Like I think we
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
did that. I'm not sure if all those songs that in that order fit on the EP, but that was kind of what I wanted to do. Just kind of at the end of it, I was like, we should just try a song from every era from the 70s, and yeah, that was cool.
That is brilliant. Thank you for the scoop as well.
No worries. It wasn't too much.
Well, I mean, what are, like, what are the difficulties, when you chose to sign up for the project, like covering things? Is
Yeah,
it?
it's risky. I mean, like people don't like covers all the time. I mean, people can love covers. I mean, like people
Okay,
can,
yeah.
but also I think it's a riskier thing than putting out original music. I always because people are gonna no matter if even if you kill it, if people don't like what like a version, even if it's just like a slight thing that you maybe got wrong or like an inflection or something that a song could be really special to them, and when they hear another voice on it and they're trying to make it their own, people can get offended and feel that it's like disrespectful to the artist, which I can get. I've seen covers before that I've been like, why'd you do
I
that?
know. Yeah.
And then that gets huge, and I'm like, oh, but the original's so much better. Like that's what I guess the scary thing, but I don't know. It's a good problem to have if your song's getting too huge. So I don't know. I think the problem was just finding that balance that I was talking about of staying true to the original with the emotion and making it your own enough, where it doesn't just feel like a carbon copy.
And also you're part of a new label with Giant Music, which based in LA. Is it right?
Yeah.
Is it in LA?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's it been, working with them so far?
It's been great. Yeah, I've been working with them for the past like almost 6 months.
Oh, 6 months, great. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we kind of had delayed the announcement for when we had some music to release back with it. But yeah, beautiful team. It's so nice. I've moved to LA now, so that feels a little different. But yeah, happy to start a new
Yeah.
chapter with people that I feel like we're all really on the same page, which is great.
Yeah. How is it different, living in LA than living in Australia?
It's polar opposite. It's crazy. I mean, the only thing that's slightly similar is that it's like it's pretty good weather. Like and like the coastal element. I mean, I'm still living like an hour and 20 minutes away from the coast, but I I don't know. I love LA because what it brings and what it can give to
Yeah.
me in terms of like I'm always busy and I feel like I'm making the best music that I can possibly make out here. Um, but yeah, I mean I miss home because it is just so different. Like, you know, Australia is a lot more slow paced and it's a lot
Yeah.
more, you know, it's like it's like
Yeah.
growing up there was like growing up on holiday, like growing up on vacation. So yeah, I feel like I was spoiled very much for living in Australia, but you know, LA is not too bad either, I would say.
Great. Was the end. Again, that's a wrap. It's always been a pleasure, a lovely time chatting with you. And hopefully I
Yeah,
can talk to you again very, very soon.
I'm sure we will. I mean, we should just do this every few months just to hang out,
I
even if
know,
it
right?
I'll just hop on and we'll just catch up. And maybe
Yeah.
I'll ask you some questions. I want to know still more about your
Yeah,
London.
I'll tell you everything.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what they say, three is a magic word. Meet three as a magic number, you know. Maybe we can meet again, you know, like next time in real life, you know. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully,
Come,
yeah.
come.
I will. I'll do
I
that.
can't wait. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, best of luck of your upcoming shows, and you know, like congratulations on Kiss Me and also your
Thank you so
upcoming
much.
EP Adaptation. I'll look
Appreciate it,
forward
man.
to listening to all of them. So excited for that. And as
No,
always,
thank you.
as always, dear listeners, our podcast is just a click away. All right, then. Anyway, thanks, Ruel, for coming by today. I'll hope to talk to you again very, very soon.
You
Cheers, mate.
too.
See you
Thank you so
again.
much. It was
Thank you
great.
so much.